versus Team Max again. It is a 2-game series. So both teams have the chance to take a match and come back from it. We did see Max in the last series go down 2-0 to IGB as the rapier gaming was real, boys and girls. Monkey King as well as Gyrocopter picked up a rapier each, just barreled themselves down the mid lane and absolutely destroyed the racks, went for the tier 4s. And Team Max, it was a bit of a scramble to buy back to try and really save the base, which they just could not do.
5 seconds.
So, we get ourselves into this game series. It's going to be the Bounty Hunter as the first pick for LGD. We see the bans as the Omni Knight, the Chen, Tiny being banned out by Team Max, the Razor, the Tusk, as well as the Nagasarian being taken out by LGD. It is going to be a fresh series for Max, which means clean slate. Doesn't matter what happened in the last round, they can just move on, forget about that, focus on this match. They pick themselves up the Disruptor first once again. They actually did pretty good work in the last match, up until it didn't, but it was extremely effective, especially coupled with the Enigma. We saw some 2-3 man black holes coming out just because of the Static Storm kinetic field combo. Earth Spirit is going to be the second pickup by Team Max. So good initiation with the Rolling Bolt and the Magnetize as well for some damage over time. We've got the silence, the stuns coming out from the kick and the pull. LGD pick up the Gyrocopter. Don't want to be giving that to Team Max with the Disruptor being there. And now it's the band on the side of Team Max. What don't they want LGD to be picking up? The Bounty Hunter makes it through this time already. So I assume this is going to be a Roman Bounty Hunter. And not anything too crazy.
Dyer's ban.
They banned the Bane. Yeah, okay, good hero. Keeps the Spirit locked down for a long time. Can reduce the damage, obviously. And it's just a good hero because if you can keep one hero locked down and focused and tracked up with the Rocket Barrage as well, like I said, I think he's probably in the top 3 supports at the minute, Bane.
Radiant's ban.
So Team Max don't want to be giving that one away. Interesting to note the Witch Doctor is still there if that's what LGD want to go for. Again, couples well with the Gyrocopter, you throw that Maledict down, and then with a couple of Rocket Barrages, you can see hero's health disappear in no time at all.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dyer's ban.
So the Witch Doctor, yeah, it was coming. It was always coming. As a ban, it pairs up with too many heroes too well. So you need, I wouldn't say little damage, but compared to what a kill takes normally, you don't need all that much damage to be able to pull it off.
5 seconds.
So now LGD, the ball is back in their court. What are they going to be looking for as a ban? Maybe they do take out the Enigma this time. Max had a few good black holes, a couple of team winning black holes as well, from what I remember. So maybe LGD saw that, saw them play last match and just like, we don't want to be fighting up against that.
Radiant's pick.
Take out the OD. So is that going to be something like the Storm Spirit mid? Maybe the Invoker mid? Though I suppose that matchup is a bit 50-50, the OD and the Invoker. With the Invoker having all that regen, OD having to come in so close to get the Astral Imprisonment off, as well as his right clicks.
5 seconds.
Oh, LGD, what are they going to go for mid-wise? Ban out that OD. Team Max are on the picks now as well. They've got all 3 core positions to pick up. What's it going to be? A minute and a half, just over, to think about this with the reserve time. So Team Max. Just thinking, again, they've got all 3 cores. Not sure what actually they want to be making a move towards. They pick up the Tide before it can be banned out. Good, strong hero. Again, one of those heroes, there's maybe half a dozen of them that can survive in the offlane. Here's like Omni Knight, Tide Hunter, Underlord. They just really don't care when it comes to being in the offlane. You know, they can soak the XP. They don't really need all that much farm.
10 seconds to go.
As we see the Tide Hunters opting now for items like the mech, the pipe. First item instead of the Blink Dagger, so that extra regen being given just helps him survive in the lane. No LGD. Where are they going to go to counter this? He picked themselves up the Brewmaster.
Dyer's pick.
Juggernaut.
And if you're watching on the stream, I apologise for that mute. Somebody, again, was burning bacon. And it's probably best that we don't get that over the stream. Anyway, Juggernaut is going to be the pick for Team Max. They picked this up against the Gyrocopter, which means that the magic from the Gyrocopter, including the Rocket Barrage, the homing missile, not going to be effective against the Juggernaut. Just going to be able to spin that one off. Which means he can get close. Able to get close to be able to throw out the Omni Slash. Gyrocopter does need to be careful about getting too close to the Juggernaut. Once the fight starts happening, these trades start going off. So 30 seconds left on the clock, and the reserve time for LGD. Got themselves a mid lane to pick up a hard 5 as well. They picked themselves up the Viper. That is just a lane winner right there on its own. LGD want to be taking no prisoners here.
Ten seconds to go.
What did Team Max go for
5 seconds.
to try and counter this up? They do have, unfortunately, well, no, I suppose it's not unfortunate because the mid lane's already been picked up. They do have that second to last pick, so LGD just looking to pick up another support. I'm surprised he left it for so long. Maybe not wanting that Viper to be banned out, so they opt for the Viper before picking up the final support in the game. And Team Max, what's left in the support pool for them to ban out? Maybe the Shadow Shaman? Goes great with the Gyrocopter. Obviously being able to shackle heroes while that Rocket Barrage goes off.
Dyer's ban.
Take out the Rubik. And LGD, it is going to be a mid laner. What don't they want in this team lineup? I think Viper wins the lane 9 times out of 10 anyway, so it's just something they don't want to be playing up against in general.
5 seconds.
And
Dyer's pick.
take themselves out the Tinker. Just an extremely pushy hero that obviously LGD Do not want to be up against. I think actually Viper takes a lot of harass from that as well if you go for the Match of the Machines build. Even coming in close just to try and last hit. If you have to sit in the Match of the Machines for so long,
Radiant's pick.
even is yeah, okay, it's gonna be the Shadow Shaman. Team Max. Mid laner, mid laner, mid laner. What can they pick? Could pick something like the Puck. As well with the Disrupt, the Tidehunter, even the Juggernaut for the spins with that Dream Coil.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
The heroes that are left, got to go for the Clinks. Is a bit of a building killer once he gets a bit of a build up. Storm Spirit, it's just a hero that you want to kind of synergize with your lineup now because, like I say, Viper, he's designed to win the lane 9 times out of 10. So you've got to forget about probably the laning stage now. Just look for the full team fight potential stage. See what you want to be picking up here. What you think. I mean, they've got themselves 3 seconds. Are they going to take this one down?
Sniper. Team's all set. Who's it gonna be?
Okay. Sniper is not a bad hero in this meta at all. Needs to be careful about how close he lets the Viper get. But in general, Sniper is a good pick. So it is going to be FY on the Shadow Shaman. We've got Somnus on the Viper, Chalice on the Brewmaster, Ame on the Gyrocopter, and X-Nova on the Bounty Hunter. Meanwhile, on the side of Max, 897 picking up the Sniper, Fonte on the Juggernaut, HMX on the Tidehunter, Ray on the Earth Spirit, and Wrong on the Disruptor. Just wait for this reserve time to be over and we'll be getting ourselves into the game to see who can take the first game between Team Max and LGD Gaming.
Better get ready.
My prayers are answered. Ha ha ha!
Okay, so we are into this game now. We're going to be seeing the Bounty Hunter rotate to the bottom with the Brewmaster. Going to be coming up onto the Jug as well. He is Invis, so he can just keep himself hidden for now. Fonte is going to be spotted out. And the Brewmaster taunts. Fonte going to be greeting it with a taunt of its own. Wrong is rotating in. Again, the Bounty Hunter gets awarded. He actually pulls the Disruptor away from this with the distraction.
30 seconds to go.
So Bounty Hunter able to get himself a blocking ward just to see the rotation onto the Rune as well. Is going to see all 3 heroes coming down, trying to pick this one up. Yeah, Ron comes in. It looks like everybody's just going to try and secure the Ron or Gyrocopter and Tide trading, but everybody else just trying to. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get a full trade. In fact, the Gyrocopter comes back, picks up 1. HMX, who has the movement speed, it's actually going to be the Tidehunter, even with the 20 minus movement speed on Ame, to pick up the 2nd rune. But the Rocket Barrage is coming out. HMX taking a lot of damage already. Just got to be eating up one of his tangos, one of his 9 tangos, to be able to keep himself healthy though. And the body blocks are coming out as Ame just throws a little bit of harass onto the Tidehunter. Tidehunter already down now. 7 tangos, 380 health. FY is rotating in, trying to get this up. The Shock does come out, and the right clicks from FY. We take a look at 76 base damage as X-Nova as well as Ray look for a trade. But on the bot, Chalice getting in close. Not scared of getting aggressive. He's going to see Ray rotating over now. Nova got an invis. He's got 2 invis left if he wants to make his way over to. It gets the sentry ward in mid. And then instantly invises himself up. Meanwhile, top lane, HMX taking a lot of aggro here from FY and Army. Rocket Barrage comes out, getting pretty low. Is there an Aftershock to get this one off? Up in a second, it looks like the Shadow Shaman wants to chase First Blood. Doesn't even need the Aftershock. First Blood goes the way of FY.
First time for everything.
Meanwhile, mid. Bounty Hunter sticking around, 895, taking a lot of harass. Stormless, I think that was an uphill miss. It just forces the Earth Spirit back over to the mid lane. Now on the bot. Chalice not scared of getting up close and personal with the Juggernaut, looking for those last hits. Just going to be able to soak the XP. Take a look. Already level 2.5. 2 Fontes. 2 in a little bit. And with the Disruptor, I think it's actually been spotted. I don't know. The ward is a clean cut. But Chalice isn't scared of getting up close, like I say. Trying to soak that XP. Even the Bounty Hunter roaming down now as well. So they look for a little bit of harass onto Wrong. Thunderstrike does have holding the point for level 2. Chalice trying to get him close. The clap is going to go down, but it's only going to go into the Juggernaut. There's going to be the spin coming out now as well. Chalice could be in a little bit of trouble. It's actually X-Nova sitting in that, and the rolling ball that comes in. That's going to be a kill onto Chalice. Now X-Nova, the dust is popped, is going to go down. The right clicks, Ray picked himself up a double. FY, Fonte tries to run himself away, but the kinetic field is there. We get ourselves a little bit of lag. FY picks that one up with the Aftershock. Not wrong, cancelling off the clarity now. The shackles come through. Is Chalice going to be able to get there in time? Even the neutral's doing a little bit of damage to the Disruptor. Ray tries to run himself away. The right click's coming out. One more right click from the Shadow Shaman. Takes down the kill. Wrong goes down. Ray heals himself up. X-Nova looks for the rotation behind. Sees the Earth Spirit. Gets the right click. Cancels off the salve. So it's 2 for 3. Rolling Boulder onto the bottom. They want to be going onto Chalice. The clap comes out, but the body blocks the kinetic field, even keeping Chalice locked down. This should be another kill. Will be another kill. It's actually going to be Ray that picks one up. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, FY takes down the sniper. Aftershock to finish that one up. Top lane. HMX is trying to do what he can, but Ame, with the flat cannon, able to farm up these neutrals as well as the Radiant creeps at the same time. So HMX trying to do it. He's got 2 points into the Anchor Smash. Could be in a lot of trouble here now. Is there going to be the Shackles? Shackles 2 points in that. Just needs to wait for the Rocket Barrage to come back up. HMX tries to dive back down. Is he going to be able to run himself away? Just looking for the last hits. Shackles cancelled. But Ame gets the kill anyway. I'm not sure why the Tidehunter just try and run himself away. Probably didn't have the movement speed to get himself out of there. Now rotation Ray, spotted out. Wrong's going to be spotted out by this ward as well. Viper just backs himself up, goes for the DD rune. Could look for a play here. Scan's going to be there. So Chalice knows he's got a little bit of wiggle room to play with here. Only level 4 onto Fonte, so no Omni Slash just yet. Even the mischance. Fonte tries to go for it mid lane. Grapnel there onto Somnus. He does have the DD if they want to try and make something happen here, but his supports have rotated off. Or at least the Bounty Hunter has. FY just hanging around behind. So HMX does have the gold for the boots. Taking the harass from the flat cannon though, it's not going to be too much. Cooldown's going to be there. Ame wants to go for this. HMX getting pretty low. The cooldown isn't going to be able to finish it off. The Aftershock down well will be. At the bottom lane. X-Nova gets the right click onto Wrong. It looks like Chalice wants to try and turn this one around, but Fonte comes in again. Only level 5, so no ultimate up just yet. With FY rotating down. Are they going to be able to find a kill? The spin comes up. Bounty Hunter can't get himself away. Chalice gets the return onto Ronk. Viper once again moves himself up into the mid lane, and Sniper, if we take a look at the last hits, is 11 behind. A couple of denies there as well. White Ray's going to be able to get the regen rune, so the clarity and the regen getting himself up to full mana pretty darn quick. Sniper's all the way back to the fountain already. Just gets himself a little bit more regen. So LGD getting close to the first 10 kills of the match. You're on mid lane. Sniper, what's he going to be able to do here? There's a rotation coming around from the Bounty Hunter, but Ronk is there to back him up. Oh, Bounty Hunter, does he see the courier? I think with its flying, it's not too bad. And HMX rotating him. What's he got himself there? Not a lot as the Rolling Boulder does come in. The kick back onto Somnus. They should be able to find the kill. The Viper Strike comes out into Ray, so he may go down, especially with FY able to back him up. But HMX finds the kill, and now the cooldown comes through. 897. Sorry. Taking 2 off him there. Being slowed down. It's not enough for a return kill. It's just going to be a 1-for-1 in the mid lane. X Nova scouts out wrong, smokes himself up with the Shadow Walk. And Fonte is that level 6 now, so does have the Omnislash. Chalice needs to be careful, even with his 900 health. Ray Rolling Boulder is going to be there. Rolls past him actually with the spin. It's going to keep Chalice moving himself back. It's going to be enough to exclude him from the creep wave. One more right click, doesn't even need to use the ultimate. Finds the kill as FY takes down mid lane though. 9-7 gets the return kill as Somnus takes down Max. 897. Fonte TP's himself in, going to be taking the right clicks though from the Viper. Viper with 2 points into the corrosive skin, doesn't really... Rolling Boulder comes through though, the Bounty Hunter is going to be there, the Omnislash flies through, gets him low, the spin. Fonte picks up the kill, wants to carry on going for X Nova, the dust is on top of him, so X Nova can't get himself away. A double comes out for the Juggernaut, healing while going to be keeping him alive through those tower hits.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
And 4 heroes on the mid, so it creates space for Chalice on the bot lane. But 2 kills definitely worth it. LGD picks up the first 10 kills though.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. One last top tower for the Radiant.
So Chalice, Rolling Boulder comes through the spin as well. Does he have the split? He does, but he's going to be silenced up. Just as he was trying to make that split happen. Brewmaster gets taken down though. Now Ame, FY, you want to rotate. They know there's 2-3 heroes on this bot lane. But Sniper's in his jungle, just playing it safe. He knows this hero's missing off the map. Doesn't want to be giving anything up here. Ame spots out HMX. Doesn't have the cooldown for 20 seconds, as it looks like they want to be making a move onto this tier 1 tower in the mid with the Serpents being dropped. Fonte takes down X Nova once again. But this is the trade. Gurg TPs himself to the top shrine as the missile hits out onto HMX. Does have the Ravage available. Maybe being stunned up by the kick now as well. The spin comes out. Cooldown's going to be there, but I don't think Fonte really cares about this. Is he going to be able to get... No Omnislash for 27, but the right click should be enough to get this. In fact, Ray picks it up with the Rolling Boulder. The tier 1 tower in the mid lane does go down.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
So Somnus, does he try and make a dive? There's 3 heroes in the mid. What's he going to be able to do here? The rotation coming through from FY.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough as Somnus has a Hellburst Smasher for the clap.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And Chalice getting himself a bit of space to find some farm, find some levels. 897, the missile is going to fly through. The TP's there, but the missile should be there in time. And now Somnus rotates in as well with the Hellburst Smasher. Picks that kill up.
Bounty! Gold for me. Tribal split!
Radiant's bottom tower.
I reap the storm. This isn't over. To that cast upon the tide.
Breaks so easy.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer. Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Want to be making a
No
play.
breaking down the Radiant structures like this. Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Gyrocopter pushing in onto the tier 2 tower with the rest of his team. Bounty Hunter sees 897 in the mid.
Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
Gets the track off. Scan's going to be there from the Radiant. They see Somnus. They know Chalice and Somnus. Well, they don't know how many heroes are in the area. They just know heroes are there. As X-Nova comes down now. HMX held that Ravage through the fight. Didn't get time to use it. Was picked off before he could. So now the Radiant move themselves up to the top lane. Somnus underneath his tier 1 tower. Is that going to be a target? The TP's coming in now from the Shadow Shaman. The rotations through the C Fonte. Hellburst Smasher is going to be able to get the clap off. Slow Juggernaut down as he runs himself away. Bounty Hunter. I think he was seen by the ward combination here. But moves himself up. 897. Yep. There's going to be the blink forward. It's FY. He's got himself a blink already. First item, but the spin comes through. Juggernaut able to find one. Is he going to be able to find any more? Somnus being spun down. 897 picks himself up the double. Wrong being taken down by the Rocket Barrage. The cooldown's going to be there as well. They take down 2. Chalice picks up the kill. They find 3. It's going to be a 2 for 3. Are they done just yet? It looks like they could try and push this one in as the Juggernaut did TP himself away. Gyrocopter already has an Ags. I think this is the first time I've actually seen a first item Ags on a Gyrocopter. It's going to be able to find HMX. Rocket Barrage comes through. Is the missile going to be in time? There's no missile coming out. As he just let the Tide Hunter TP himself away. Now Chalice Somnus pushing down the mid. Bounty gets himself a deep ward, looking for anyone on the side of Max, looking to try and farm the jungle. They're going to see the Juggernaut as well as the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit tries to get himself away from this. The split comes out from the Panda, and it looks like they are going to be able to find the kill. Chalice picks that one up. And with the split, do they go further? It looks like they may want to, but can't find anyone, so they're just going to settle with pushing out this mid lane. The Panda's going to be reformed now. So X-Nova, Chalice. Playing back up to Somnus, even Ame rotating in.
Mid tower could use a hand.
HMX, is he going to be able to get off the Ravage? The sounds come through, he is able to get off the Ravage, so the spin come through from the Juggernaut, and there's the Static Storm, Kinetic Field combo. Omni Slash flies through, picks up Somnus at least, and now they are going to be able to take down Chalice as well. Ame trying to chase through with the Side Gunner as well as the Flak Cannon. And they lock down, well, at least a Disruptor. And now, HMX comes back in, they take down the Gyrocopter with a glimpse just being there in time before Wrong was killed off. 3 kills going the way of LGD Max. Excuse me, 3 kills going the way of Max LGD. Obviously 3 falling there.
The Dire went and fortified their structures. Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Viper TP's in, the track goes on to the Sniper. So this mid lane tower is going to go down.
Dire's mid tower's nothing now.
53 before the splits back up, 90 before the Ravage, so LGD, the timing on the fight should be there if they want to try and make this happen before the Ravage comes back up. Even FY, it's 200 damage. That is a 5 position Shadow Shaman. He's got himself 200 damage with that double damage. Will be wearing off. Goes back to a flat 100 as they find the Bounty Hunter. Sentry Ward doing work. Even gets the D Ward. The Jug pushing up the top. From Battle Fury into a Sanjin Yasha is 17 minutes in. Let's take a look at the net worth. Raven's going to be the blink forward though. The clap comes up, the Hex is there, and Ray could be in trouble with the shackles. HMX walking himself up, but there it comes through the silence, the kinetic field. They should be able to turn this fight around. Will be able to. Wrong takes down FY, and now the split comes out just in time. Are they going to be able to get this kill onto the Earth Spirit? The Rolling Boulder gets himself away, and away down to the low ground. And it's only the one Panda left. 897 picking that one up. Doesn't care that they're on the endangered species list. Got to be able to take that kill anyway. With 2 heroes down on the side of LGD Max. Even just a warning shot coming out. So Max should be able to look for a push. Maybe the tier 1 tower on the top lane. X-Nova. Does he go for... Actually just reveals himself. Fonte goes for the spin. The track is there afterwards. But he's got an entire team rotating in now. There's going to be a Ravage comes through just onto the Gyrocopter. The Omni Slash cleans that one up. The Bounty Hunter has been revealed. The dust's there. So the chase, the glimpse back. Is there going to be a spin from the Juggernaut? It's not up just yet, but X-Nova shouldn't be able to run himself away from this. The Assassinate comes out. The Fire and Forget. I think it was actually the tower that picked that kill up. Just because of the one charge is doing, well, keeping him alive for an extra second. But it means Sniper doesn't officially get the kill, but I don't think he'll really care about that. A kill's a kill's a kill.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, Juggernaut makes his way over to the top tower now as well. Just trying to right-click this one down with the healing ward. The creep should stay alive long enough that this tower gets taken down without Fonte taking too much of a harass.
Dire's got one last top tower.
Rolling Boulder comes out, the TP away from Chalice. Is it going to be there in time? Nothing to cancel that out, and he does get the TPO. Assassinate, not enough mana for it, so he just had to go for the right clicks, and 897 not able to pick up that kill. So now Fonte just spins and TPs away, doesn't want to be getting caught out there. As 4 points into the Shuriken toss. So Bounty Hunter starting to get up there in levels. He got himself the urn as well, going towards the Mega Urn. Should be up in a... what's that, about 1,000 gold? Near enough. Tide Hunter has the mech, going towards the Blink. Only about 200 gold away from finishing that. So it's going to be good time. 20 minutes on an offlane Tide Hunter Blink Dagger with a mech and a Soul Ring. 20 minutes in, 22 to 19, 2k net worth advantage going the way of LGD as Max start to scout out Roshan. Smoke's gonna break Bounty Hunter's there. Is there any dust for the reveal? They think it's on the higher ground, but he walks himself away. And Bounty Hunter gets himself safely away from that. They know where he is now because of this D-Ward, but HMX doesn't really want to blow a Ravage just for a Bounty Hunter. They do let him go. Smoke. 4 or 5 heroes smoked up on the side of LGD. Is he going to be able to find the jump? Max, Sniper walks back down the hill. They see him, the right clicks. There's going to be the Hex. Even the right clicks. Chalice just goes for it. Sniper runs himself into a corner. And this does open up Roshan now for the side of LGD.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails for now. Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
It's Roshan. Max trying to do what they can, trying to split this. Take a tier 2 tower, but the Roshan will go the way of LGD. Fonte takes himself a tier 2, does have the TP if he wants to get himself out of this. Because LGD are starting to rotate up. They see the brew. Shrine's been popped, maybe just using him as bait. Nobody else is coming in to back him up. But Max decide against it, don't know where the rest of the heroes are.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Fonte now. Just in the jungle, being stalked out by the side of LGD. Wrong. Does he get away with this? Nighttime, the vision isn't there. They don't see the disruptor. The smoke is going to wear off momentarily. Well, I say that. He works himself back into 5. The Hex. The big Ravage, but the BKB's there from the Viper already. There's going to be the Static Storm Kinetic Field. Stopping the split coming out from the Panda just yet. The Assassinate with the Omni Slash will be enough to take him down before he can let that split off. And now HMX pops the Shrine. He's going to be able to run himself away from this. The Vipers trying to chase him down, but the TP's away. 897 cancelled off by that Shuriken toss. And now Fonte being run down as well. 2 for 3. And Somnus still got the Helm of the Dome. Don't know if he moves that into a Satanic later on into the game, but for now it looks like he's going to go back for the Hurricane Pike.
Mystery. Gold for me.
HMX spotted on the high ground by that ward. They know roughly where he's going. The Viper's going to TP to try and cut him off as well. And we'll be seeing as he moves himself back into the lane. He's already used the blink, so the rotation's going to come over. Gyrocopter Ame, it's going to have another 3 seconds on there. It's going to be the cooldown. So the blink cancelled off pretty much consistently. HMX tries to run himself away. The Centaur stump comes in, and the rocket is going to be enough. The missile, the homing missile from the Gyrocopter secures that kill. It was a close one. LGD able to find the kill onto the Tide Hunter.
The Radiant lost the top tower.
And it looks like LGD want to clean up all the tier 2s.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
And it comes in the kick trying to clean off the creep wave, but Brewmaster's just going to be taking the tower aggro, so this should be a tier 2 tower. The Assassinate comes through once again. And he cleans up the tier 2. Duke trying to do what he can on the bottom lane. Going to be able to take himself a tier 1, maybe push up to a tier 2.
Bottom tower's getting the business. Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Yeah, Fonte TP's back because LGD, they don't want to stop. They've dropped the Serpent Wards. They've got the cooldown now as well, and this is going to be a tier 3 tower going down. Maybe even a melee Rax if they want to carry on. Ravage isn't up. The Hex comes out. He's going to try and run himself away, but he's silenced. He's slowed. He's stopped. He dead. BKB's popped by the Viper as well as the Gyrocopter. The Rolling Boulder does come through. It's going to be into the creep wave up into FY's face. LGD, what are they going to be able to do here? They take down the Earth Spirit. And maybe do they try and turn this one around? The Juggernaut slowed, stopped up. It's just going to be popped. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, traps too, but the Juggernaut stunned up now as well. The right clicks come out. The Shackles doing work from FY. They take down the Jug. And it looks like Max could be in a wee bit of trouble. 897 tries to run himself away. Just going to be right click down. That's a rampage going the way of Arme. So it's going to be a 13k net worth advantage, 26 to 29 kills, 25 minutes in. Well, one lane of racks at least. But it looks like LGD, they want to be taking down this tier 3 tower at least.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Fonte comes in, has the Omnislash if they want to go for it, but Chalice able to blink himself away before being rolling bolden on. Fonte, is he going to try and go for this? Ame's there, the spin comes up, Fonte getting pretty down low. And HMX, Ravage is there. There's going to be a big Ravage, but the BKB was already popped. It only hits onto the Bounty Hunter Ame. Omnislash being able to take him down. And the Bounty Hunter gets himself away after that Ravage. Even the Brewmaster just TPs himself out. Mid lane being pushed in though. The tier 4, even the Effigy's gone down, so the tier 4 is going to be taking a bit of harass. HMX comes in with the Anchor Smash. Cleans that one up. FY, Serpent Wards are back. He's looking for the Aghanim Scepter. And he's about halfway there already. Just needs another 1500 gold.
Regeneration.
For HMX with the blink. Gonna go for a refresher. And he did pick up the regen boots and not the mana boots, so no Guardian Greaves for him. X-Nova. Should be coming across Ray here. Does he try and make something happen? The Rolling Boulder comes through just to try and D-Ward. Will be able to get it with the gem. The Bounty Hunter plays it safe, just plays his distance. Now they know roughly where the Earth Spirit is. The Sniper revealing himself on the bot as well. Did they try and make a jump for this? Z897 keeps coming. X-Nova could track him up if he wants to. But just thinks better against it. They're trying to push out the top. It does have the Battle Fury still going towards the Butterfly. Why TP's back just to clear this one off.
Where's my bounty?
Jug sticks around. Got himself a Shadow Blade. Scan's gonna be there, they know roughly where he is, but Fonte just runs himself away. Scan clears up and nobody goes for the kill. Bounty Hunter Roshan not back up for at least another minute. It's gonna be a 4-man smoke coming out from the side of Max. Where can they go with this? Maybe try and bait out the Juggernaut. Rolling Boulder comes in, Somnus is going to be able to get himself away. The Ravage is going to be there. The Omnislash comes through. And 897 secures that kill. Chalice does have the split available, but doesn't want to go for it with the BKB still being there. The mech comes out onto HMX. And the Shuriken toss. HMX should go down here. Ame picks himself up a double. And the chase is still on. The Cyclone comes out onto the Disruptor. Shouldn't be able to get himself away from this. What's he going to be able to do here? All he's going to be able to do is die. To LGD. Pick up 3 off that smoke from the side of Max. Even Fonte needs to come back from the TP. Just because of the mid lane being pushed in with no racks there. Ame. Tier 3 tower on the top lane is only about... It's not even a third of its health. And Ame wants to come in with the right clicks. He is slowly but surely taking this one down. Even through the backdoor protection. Creeps are going to be here momentarily now as well. This could be a second lane of racks. No Tide Hunter. There's going to be the fortification coming up for the towers than racks. And Fonte just has to spin himself away. If he gets caught out, it could be game. No Ravage available for 76 either. So Fonte comes in, but LGD just take themselves a melee. There's going to be the Hex to track them as well. Cooldown comes through. Ray getting pretty low. There's going to be the Shackles even as he's forced after himself away. That's a long range Shackles. Emmett comes in with the BKB, takes down Ray. And this is going to be his second lane of racks. No doubt about it.
Radiant's top rags ain't gonna last long.
He's got himself the hurricane pick now on Somnus. 30 seconds. They want all 3 lanes. They want the tier 3s, they want the racks, they want the tier 4s, and this is where they're going to start LGD. Move themselves down. The shrapnel's going to fly through, but I don't think Somnus... Well, he's going to cur a bit, but then he pops the BKB, tries to turn this one around. The Omni Slash goes through. It's going to take 1, it's going to take 2. Fonte gets himself a double. Now the split comes out from the Panda, but the spin's going to be there doing a decent amount of damage. Are they going to be able to take down Wrong? There's going to be the kinetic field. It's not going to be enough as Ame picks up that kill. Cyclone onto the Juggernaut. He's trying to run himself away. The Rolling Boulder comes through. The Shuriken Toss. It's not enough to take down 897. Now HMX wants to carry on going. He's got the Ravaging 1. Is he going to be able to pop this? Is he going to pop it at all? As Ame's just going to be right-clicking him down. The Ravage comes through onto 3 heroes. All 3 surviving heroes on the side of LGD. Max has got the chase. The blink up onto the high ground. HMX may pay with his life as BKB is popped by Ame. Ame's trying to turn this one around. Ray gets himself a double. The Rolling Boulder away now as well, but Fonte getting pretty low, and there's going to be the Hurricane Pike just to create the distance from the Sniper. But with the 2 siege creeps here, this should be a dead range racks up on the top lane. Even with the Battle Fury, should still go down. 1 more from each. Should be enough, will be enough, and Fonte can't save his ranged racks on the top lane. So it's 2 lanes of super creeps. And LGD can just focus, pull attention down to this bot lane, keep Max away from the other 2 lanes for as long as possible so the super creeps can do work into the base. A97 trying his best to push it out. It's not the worst hold in the world, obviously with the Shrapnel, having the Maelstrom as well, but this does open the Roshan up for LGD. He goes the way of Somnus. BKB popped by Amity. Wants to try and chase this one down already. Can he find this fight? It should be the end of the game if he can find this. Ray will go down to 1 more right click. Doesn't have the buyback available either. Kinetic Field keeps the 2 heroes trapped in for now. 897's going for the TP. The smoke instantly breaks, but they can't get there in time. Even the troll would have been enough with that net to get the catch. The glimpse back, but Ron could be in a bit of trouble. The right clicks come through from Ame. And he gets himself the double. Buybacks available for both supports. Wards have been dropped. Disruptor buys back. Is the Earth Spirit going to buy back? There's going to be no Ravager for 28. The Omni Slash comes through. Chalice getting pretty down low. BKB's popped. The spin. The split comes out. Even the Viper Strike being committed. This should be, will be game as they dive the fountain to pick up the Juggernaut. Omni Slash comes through. Is it going to be there in time? Is the... No, okay. Ame doesn't even get rid of the Aegis just yet. The glimpse back into the pit. Somnus pops the F-Blade. Uses the cheese. Yeah, this is just going to be game. Or another F-Blade. He gets himself the Ghost Scepter. But this is going to be game either way. Max. Oh, they're on a 3-game losing streak, which is not good. So LGD take the first. Is it going to be a 0 for 4 run for Max today? It's LGD 29k net worth lead, a 40 kill streak as well. 40 kill streak, 40 kill bomb, I'd say. 40 to 32, 34 minutes in. And LGD take game 1. Max, it's just not their day. We're going to take a quick break. Going to be back with the final game of the day. See if Max can pull it back to 1-1. It is a 2-game series, guys, so there's no best of 3. If Max win this, that's it. It is over. Teams draw 1-1. But LGD looking to take the series out 2-0. We'll find out what it's going to be after the break.